Meanwhile, it was promised to create 1,500 permanent jobs after it was given $400 million in taxpayer funds. Well, earlier this month, Abound Solar filed for bankruptcy, adding to the list of failed green energy companies. And now the entire company and government loan is under investigation. Gerald Issa is the chairman of the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee. He is leading the hearing yesterday. He did that yesterday on Capitol Hill. He joins us live today. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Steve, and thanks for covering yet another failed solar project, one that, again, went outside the bounds and the rules for making the loan, and the American people are paying for it.
Well, tell us a little bit about Abound Solar.
Well, I think the most important thing that we saw was the discovery of Jonathan Silver and his various other Department of Energy employees deliberately producing an outside web of private emails in which they exchanged documents, strategized on how to get these loans approved, and so on, something that is, first of all, a violation of the law, but second of all, is somehow being used as an excuse that the Department of Energy doesn't have enough money, doesn't have enough technology in order to have an effective internet-based email system. So it was a discovery for us that apparently no matter how much money we spend at our highest tech decision-making organization, DOE, they can't even do email as well as Gmail.
Well, by using the outside email or having a meeting with somebody, a lobbyist across the street from the White House at Caribou Coffee instead, what do you think they're doing? Well,
I'd say it was pretty transparent. They're being opaque.
Wait, they're supposed to be transparent. What are you talking about?
Well, and you're exactly right, Steve. By circumventing these systems, they're taking things out of what is statutorily required to be there. In other words, everything that happens in administration is available for the American people eventually, but it's supposed to be available for congressional oversight sooner. And as we read these emails, we see, again, a strategy of how do the ends justify the means? How do we make sure that we get these loans to these companies, whether or not they deserve them, whether or not their financial plan is solvent, whether or not they're really going to make money without a series of subsidies and the like.
One other thing, a video has come to light where apparently the acting ATF, Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms Director, sounds like on a video he's talking directly to whistleblowers, saying there would be consequences if they do something wrong. What's that meant to do?
Well, it was scary, and Senator Grassley and I both sent a letter jointly because we're very concerned. What it appears to be is a not-so-veiled threat telling the 1,800 men and women of ATF not to do what they did to expose Fast and Furious. It was whistleblowers going outside the chain that let us know of the wrongdoing of the U.S. Justice Department and Eric Holder's employees. He's basically saying, no, keep it in the chain. You know, Steve, we saw them go through the chain and be told, just keep doing the same thing. It was only leaving the chain that exposed it.
All right. Congressman, thanks very much for bringing this to our attention.